Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the POPI Act Explained webinar. In this webinar, before we get started, just a few house rules. Please ensure that your microphone and your camera is off at all times during the webinar. A question and answer session will be done after the first 10 slides of the presentation. You are welcome to send in your questions via text or to just raise your hand where you will be given the chance to pose your question. And then to get into the agenda of the day or the matter of today, we are going to have Mr. Franz Fischer to explain to us what POPI Act is and what kind of threat and opportunities does this new act pose to us as individuals. Mr. Franz Fischer is an admitted attorney of the High Court and registered with the Legal Profession Council. He has over 31 years of legal and teaching experience. Currently, Mr. Fischer is the director of the legal services at the Vaal University of Technology. Mr. Fischer, sir, you can go ahead.
Thank you so much, Naledi. Thank you for the kind introduction. When you mentioned my years of experience, I suddenly felt a little bit old, realizing that I've worked for more than 2/3 of my life already. But I guess that's a privilege in its own. Thank you so much for the opportunity, and a great big welcome to everybody that's joining us today. Today will be just a general discussion. The whole idea is to run through the whole POPI Act and maybe just raise a few points of interest and really to just get the debate going. And I think that is the main objective for today. Get the debate going, let's get the discussion on the go, because it's only when we discuss changes, challenges, where we can actually meet and defeat those challenges. So without further ado, I must also thank Naledi Tapedi for hosting me today, and Naledi will be there in the background. She will be coordinating behind the scenes. And as she also indicated, after every 10 slides or so, I will just pause and I will then take questions. So I am uploading the slides. Naledi, can I just see a thumbs up or something to indicate that this is showing? It is sharing. Yes, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, colleagues, so we're talking about the Protection of Personal Information Act. And I want to specifically mention the long name of this particular legislation. Personal information, we will have a good look at what it entails. It might mean more than what you probably are thinking at the moment. It's an all-inclusive definition. And then the operative word here, the protection of personal information. And when we talk about it, we simply say the POPI, or some people refer to it as the POPIA. I prefer to say POPIA because it's an abbreviation of the Protection of Personal Information Act. So yeah, now let me just see how to advance this slide now. I'm sorry there. Naledi, any assistance there from your side? I want to, oh, there we go. I found it. Sorry about that, colleagues. So I'm going to do a little bit of an introduction. The question will be asked and hopefully answered. What is POPI all about? We will be looking at certain terminology. We will also ask ourselves a question,